We had an epic time on our midterm break to Colorado, and our adventure to the mountains is coming to an end. But you know what that means. A new journey will begin. We return back to our paradise island, Grand Cayman, where the elevation is low and the humidity is high. An island we lived on for the past 16 years. Our kids were born here. I actually moved to Grand Cayman back in 1993. But that's a story for another day. There's something about Grand Cayman. When you step off the plane, you get a feeling of peace. Perhaps it's the salt in the air blowing across your skin, or the sound of roosters crowing throughout the day. I thought I'd start the video off today by taking you on a tour into my garden. Here is our beautiful Namdok mango tree. It was given to us for a wedding present. We've had 2 big harvests off of this tree, and it's been planted now for 12 years. Just around the corner is our lime tree, which doesn't give us any limes. I've only ever seen 1 lime on this tree. It has a white fly issue, but I've been spraying with a combination of vegetable oil, soap, and water for about a month and a half. We've trimmed it back heaps, but still nothing. Now on to my mini pineapple plantation. All of these pineapples I've planted from 1 pineapple that I purchased at the store. And then that becomes the mama pineapple, which produces small suckers. This pineapple plant here is just about to produce a pineapple. You can see it popping up. And let me tell you what, these pineapples are so sweet. Here is a baby sucker popping up off the mama, and I need to plant it into a new pot. I don't know what these tropical flowers are called, but I had 1 small sprout and they've produced all of these. I call them small crab claws. What do you call them? Leave it in the comments below. They're so pretty. Onto my gorgeous and gigantic coconut tree. I was given 7 of these trees when they were only babies, but my husband would not let me plant them. They were meant to be dwarf coconut trees. Well, they are not dwarf trees at all. We used to climb the tree with a huge ladder. However, it's just become a little bit too tall now. So I normally have someone come by and help me get those down. This is my little aloe vera garden. These aloe vera plants are quite large. I can cut them off and put them into my smoothies. And then I have a rosemary herb here that has been growing for about 12 years. I've really neglected this herb garden. There used to be basil plants in here. This was a small clipping I got from a friend, and I planted it about 12 years ago, called a desert rose. I've taken many clippings off of this and planted more. Onto another amazing flowering tree called the frangipani. Again, I was walking down the road and I got a clipping of this, and I have so many more of these trees now. This is a Cuban oregano plant that was given to me as well. A small clipping has grown into this monstrosity. Here is my flowering, huge Ackee tree. This was in our yard when we bought our house, and it is about to produce some big Ackees. It's flowering at the moment, and it actually can be poisonous, so I'll do another video on how to prepare these and cook them so that they are tasty and delicious. Check out my famous Jamaican apple tree. A friend gave us this tree. It sat in a pot for years and I finally planted it. Check out the reel linked above so you can see the fruit. This is our Barbados cherry tree, another tree that was in our yard when we purchased our property. It's quite tasty, but the parrots really love it too. And this is a dark cocoa plum, an unusual fruit. It's not bearing at the moment. And our naseberry tree, it's actually not ours, it's our neighbor's. That comes into our yard, so we get a couple of those every now and again. And I have 1 more big mama pineapple plant which has 2 babies on it, and I need to take them off very soon. I've let them go a little too long, but I will make a video on how I do that as well. Thanks for coming along and watching our backyard garden tour video. Over the next couple of months, we'll be doing some island adventures, whether it's in our garden, in the kitchen, or around the island, until we head off island in the summer for another outdoor adventure. We would love to have you along on this journey with us. Adios. In our next video, we'll be trimming our Jamaican apple tree. Thanks for watching. A like or a comment is very much appreciated. See you next week. Cheers.